Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Not come on in. Not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
I'm back. I haven't figured out how to fix this issue I'm having yet. So I needed to get my crowd roar by any means necessary. Okay, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. I went and got my lashes done, girl. All right. I'm back. I'm ready to get into the second wave, to get into the BondyBlue show, to get into the topics. Okay. Before we get into the topics though, y'all, I do want to get into Reset by Design Wellness. Just right quick, right fast. I told y'all in the last live, I'm gonna do a full video from the Bali retreat, but I did want to come and show y'all in case y'all didn't see it, because you know YouTube don't be liking me like that. The picture that I posted of all of us, okay, we were all able to go out to the this was a day, child, we did so many things this day. We went to a temple, and then we went to this garden, okay? And I'm gonna have the name for that in my big video, okay? But I just wanted to send a special shout out to Reset by Design Wellness. There are more retreats coming next year. We have retreats to Tulum and to Mauritius, which is on I believe the West Coast, or is it the East Coast, child, of Africa. Wherever the Ivory Coast is, it's near there, okay? You know, like maybe around Zanzibar or something, okay? Yes, this day I had Bali belly. Yes. I barely made it this day. I had got Bali belly the day before, and it was really bad, and I was still recovering the next day. But I was able to sleep in the van on the way on, on the bus while we were being transported, because it took like an hour and some change to get to some of these places. Like I think I had to be up for 4:00 in the morning, and I was not feeling well. So yeah, girl, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a long trip. There were some things we were gonna have to talk about, girl. But all in all, I just want to say that I enjoyed my trip. I had an intention that I set for my trip, and I do feel as if that intention has come to fruition for me, which was to get to a place where I could really stop comparing myself to other people, especially in the realm of YouTube, because this is a very competitive space. And, if you're not getting certain numbers, you can sometimes okay, child, whatever, wherever it is. Okay. I couldn't remember east, west. I've never been. Okay. I just trust my girl that she gonna send us somewhere nice. Okay. Wherever it's at, girl. It's by a beach. That's what I understand about it. Okay. Um, but anyway, I got what I wanted out of this, which is to stop comparing myself. And the reason why I have now gotten to that place, I'll discuss in my long form video. But I did want to tell y'all that if you did want to come to the next retreats, if you have been sold now after seeing the third trip that we've taken, this is the third trip. We did Ghana, we did Thailand, and now we've done Bali. And I loved each and every woman that came. I appreciate them for coming. Most of the women were there through me, through my YouTube channel. And I'm so grateful that they trusted me with this experience and that they enjoyed it. A lot of them were absolutely outside of their own comfort zones. And by the end of it, I feel like everybody was very grateful and happy to be there, just as I was. So, hey, Manta, I love you. So yes, I love my girls. No, the flights are not included. You have to pay for your own flight. Okay. There is a couples trip up there as well. That is per person price. Okay. Just so we're very clear about that. But yes, If you guys are interested in coming on these trips, please go ahead to resetbydesignwellness.com. Go to the website, follow us on Instagram. You see us here, okay, at Reset by Design Wellness. I add them in all the posts that I'm sharing. If you want to go through my Instagram, there's more stuff there than there is here on YouTube. But when I do my long form video, I'll be putting as much video and pictures in it as I possibly can. Okay. So yeah. But it was an amazing experience. I love traveling with Ty and Keena. I did most of my traveling with them. And then like when we were on our way back, Soul and Whitney were with us. So like, it just was great. It just was great. I really enjoyed it. And you can do payment plans through a firm, you guys. So this is not something that you have to be able to pay for all at once. There are payment plans that can help you make your payments if you really want to come. Um, I do feel like it is worth the experience. It's always worth the experience, what you gain. And especially with the world running the way it is right now, I think it's very important to see what people outside of America are living like. I think it's very important for you to get the perspective of what is going on outside of your world. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to talk to you guys about the Penglipuran village, okay? Because I was extremely touched by this experience. I thank these people so much for allowing us to come through their village because to be honest, I would have my nose turned up, like get those, greedy tourists out of my sanctuary, okay? You know what I mean? So I really appreciated them opening this space up to us for all of the tourists to come in because it's such a beautiful, special, amazing place. This village is the third cleanest village in the world in 2023. They still are in the top for the cleanest village in the world. Okay. I think a lot of you have misconceptions about other places and no fault of your own. No fault of your own. There's not a lot of nationalism that makes y'all think that America is the only place where people live, decent lives and shit. But these people live amazing lives. Okay. They have their communities, they have their resources, they have their spirituality, they have nature, they have food that isn't killing them. It's just, shout out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people of other places. Okay. So if you guys are interested, the link is down below in the description box, or at least it should be. But if not, resetbydesignwellness.com. It will be there. Okay. At the end of this live. All right. So yeah, we'll get into all of the things. We'll get, girl. They be stealing shit. They stole that symbol and they use it for evil because that's what they do. They adulterate, they corrupt. Okay, things that are good, things that have benevolent meanings. They take them and make them malevolent. Okay, it's very interesting to watch how many things have been usurped, stolen, and then recreated for evil. It's very, very disrespectful. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. Okay, motherfuckers is disrespectful. Okay. But I'm about to get a tad bit, I hope not that much. I just want to start with an, I told you so segment. I told you so, bitch. I told you so. Because I believe it's okay to be just as petty. Okay? I believe I love, listen, I'm sorry. I can only be petty about certain things, and I'm going to be petty about things like this. Okay? I told you hoes so. I said it. I ran it. I gave you the reasons. I told you it wouldn't work out. We all said it wouldn't work out. And here they are, filing for divorce after 6 months. Annulment? Why is it still a divorce, girl? And then she had to come to the internet so that she could prove to somebody that she wasn't trying to take his money. He didn't want a prenup. She suggested one. She doesn't want anything from him. Girl, I don't know who you were talking to. You didn't need to come to us with that. Girl, you was with him for 6 months. What the fuck was you going to get? You wasn't going to get nothing from this man after 6 months. This man is very good at using the criminal justice system to abuse women. He's really good at it, love. So I don't know why you thought that we thought that you was going to do something legality-wise to this man who has used the internet to abuse this woman right here. Okay? And people are in the comments. At some point, she gonna have to heal and move on. This isn't healthy. Bitch, I can say I told you so. I can say I told you so. See, some of y'all aren't petty enough. And y'all confuse people having their I told you so moments, which is usually vindication for someone who has been screaming the truth into an empty abyss because you zombie brain bitches get all swept up in a tall, decent looking man. So you be willing to believe anything that come out of his mouth, no matter how many times he proves to you to be a degenerate, a sexual deviant, a liar, an abusive big ass man. He has been accused of pushing motherfuckers' heads down on his penis more than once by 2 different sets of sexes. Okay? He is forcing dick suckage for men and women. And y'all mad and feel like she's the unhealed one because she comes up here and says, I told you so. Listen, bitch, you can say I'm not healed all you want to. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to come and get my I told you so moment when I feel like it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know why? Because somebody got up here and told me I was lying. Somebody got up here and discounted what I said. They invalidated my thoughts, feelings, and opinions. And so I feel like I owe it to myself. I owe it to myself to get up here if and when I choose to and say, I told you bitches, I told you hoes. Y'all did not listen. Maybe you will learn to listen. I explain my thought process so that you will eventually reach these conclusions on your own. I don't want to think for you, bitch. I don't want to think for you. Because that's what y'all say. Y'all say, y'all, you always trying to teach us how to, you always trying to tell us how to think, bitch. I am trying to help you. I am trying to be of service to you. When I come to y'all and use these nutter butt ass people who love putting all of their business out there for Front Street as an example so that you don't have to go through certain things. You don't have to make every mistake. Sometimes you can have somebody explain it to you through fake ass celebrities that you low key like to kiki about. I can give you the lesson. You can take it, digest it, process it, and make better decisions for yourself, bitch. That's the point of what we are doing here. In case any of y'all were confused, I use these people just for examples. Nobody cares that much. Because I'm very much tired of y'all being on the internet saying shit in comments like, y'all be so emotionally invested. Girl, y'all get emotionally invested in fiction. It's called movies, television. Girl, what? Y'all gonna stop using everyday shit that we all do against people just because y'all don't like what they got to say. I'm tired of y'all. Okay? I told y'all that this bullshit wasn't gonna work out. And if she would have just used her ears and listened to what Royce said and gave Royce the benefit of the doubt that she may know this nigga, maybe she could have even looked up some of his court cases instead of telling us that we didn't know him. No, bitch, you do not know him. You don't know him. Talking about Royce still hasn't grown up. Just because she said, I told you so? I swear, niggas could the way men join together in order to bully women in comments, the way they go and dog whistle to other bitch ass niggas on the internet so that they can have niggas with their capes in the air coming to their rescue so that they can dog pile on some woman about some shit. And y'all get mad whenever the girls get up there and tell the truth and we all throw up the we knew Sue. Like, yeah, y'all be mad. And I just kind of feel like if men could get up here on the internet and drag women for dear God and aid each other in doing so, I don't know why we as women can't have that same, camaraderie amongst ourselves, bitch. This is sad. it's sad. A lot of y'all go out sad because if only you would respect and listen to other women sometimes, you could save your own self from looking like a fucking fool. Like, it would behoove you sometimes to believe what a bitch say. I'm gonna tell y'all another time y'all should have listened to me. Let's talk about Kehlani and Chrisean. Gather everybody. Let me tell you how this needs to stop being given opportunities to look like she about to turn her life around for y'all. I'm tired. At this point, I've had enough. Some people should not be made famous. Some people should be under the care of the state. I believe Chrisean to be one of those people. The internet was some of the worst shit they ever gave you niggas. The ability to make mentally retarded people famous by way of making fun of and enjoying their life imploding on the internet. And I know y'all might feel offended when I say this. I understand. You might feel like, Bondi, you're not supposed to use that word. I want y'all to know I'm not talking to nobody but the young lady I'm talking about right now. And I don't think there are many other words to describe what this young woman is out here doing but some retarded shit. Okay? I don't think there's another word that I could use, y'all, for what Chrisean be out here doing. Okay? I know y'all like to think that because people might have certain issues, they should be empathized with, right? It's like you automatically assume, oh, the baby a little slow. Bless her heart. No, bitch. Some slow people are evil as fuck. And I need for y'all to come to terms with that. I need for y'all to come to terms with the fact that some people that's not going all the way up to the top flight, they stairs stop at some point. The building is burnt off. Okay? The building has been knocked off. The stairs go up, but they end and it's not going up no more floors. The elevator has stopped. The bitch is broken. We're stuck on one level and nobody's going up further. Now, if y'all was being real with y'all self, y'all know y'all already know women like Chrisean. They just didn't become famous. They stayed in the project. They stayed on the stoop. They stayed down to the corner store. They stayed down to the SNAP benefits office. They stayed down to the fucking hospital. They stayed down to the police department. I know bitches like Chrisean. Mamas and daddies was on drugs and shit. They ain't never been right. We knew them hoes wasn't right when we went to school with them and they kept trying to fight everybody for every fucking thing. We knew them then. Y'all know these women, y'all. These women have babies because they won't be touched on the inside parts and all this stupid shit. And you know somebody should have put some birth control in their fucking arm because they can barely take care of themselves properly. They didn't need to be responsible for no fucking child. But y'all seem to believe that babies are magic buttons on bitches and that's just gonna make them have sense, make them do what they supposed to do, even when they didn't do it throughout the entire pregnancy. And please don't misunderstand me. Chrisean is not the only one responsible for why that baby is not hitting its benchmarks the way it's supposed to. It's also because the daddy was allegedly on cocaine, is from what we hear. I didn't say all. I said some. Slow people are evil. I have met many a super duper senior. That's what that means for y'all who was confused when I was saying it. A super duper senior was my politically correct way of calling somebody slow. Because it seems you could never call a bitch delayed without somebody thinking you talking about all the little nice Down syndrome children that wasn't nobody thinking about when we said it. I wasn't talking about them. I have met many a slow, mean male and female in my life. And you are always being told to just ignore how mean, how deviant, how sometimes like they do shit just so that they can get a response. Y'all was real mad at me when I was talking about Pretty V being slow and me thinking that it was a joke, but finding out that when you leave shit on somebody's floor, it's not a joke. You're actually slow. I thought it was just a game. Y'all so worried about B. Simone putting her on blast. I'm going to tell y'all right now. We can say it again. B. Simone is not a good person. At this point, I think we can admit that. I'm not defending B. Simone, but I need for y'all to realize that slow, mean people hang together sometimes. Because why the fuck would you lose track of shit falling out your ass? That doesn't make any sense to me. What makes sense to me is a slow bitch shitted on the floor and left it there, knowing that it was there. Because she really just wanted to see what was going to happen. I'm just saying, y'all, when I was in high school, a super duper senior used to try to bully me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very weird shit. Okay, I'm not going to call her name, but some of you hoes that went to Warren Easton know who I'm talking about. Super duper senior bitch tried to bully me several times. And they fool you. You don't know they be super duper senior till you wonder why they going to that same classroom. Playing like they not super duper seniors and shit. Mean motherfuckers I went to school with. Mean motherfuckers I went to church with. And you know what happens a lot of the times in the Black community? Y'all have so much shame about every little thing that when your children are delayed, instead of going get them the proper care, you act like ain't nothing wrong with them, never get them the help. And then when they're a burden, you resent them and abuse them. Because please understand, the main reason why Blueface and his raggedy ass mammy don't care nothing about that child is because that child showed up delayed, as if his sperm wasn't faulty. As if he was going to be a good parent, acting like somebody that's been touched as a child. Maybe even, possibly even by his raggedy ass mammy. I don't know. Just an observation of how she has somewhat of a covert incestuous relationship with her sons, talking about they dicks and shit. That's weird, bitch. That's weird. You shouldn't talk about your kids like that. We got to be real about how some of y'all is out here Pedialyte. Some of y'all is out here Pedialyte, but because you look like a Black woman, we're not going to automatically assume that you Monique and Precious, bitch. Because you got your fucking degree and you think you know everything. Like, bitch. People need help, y'all. That's why it was terrible for them to not want to fund, for the government to no longer want to fund the Department of Education, because this was the only way that a lot of people's children was getting adequate care so that their children would not be so delayed and so behind in this very weird ass system. That's why it was so important to vote. No, I ain't got to tell y'all, okay? My little small percentage of people has got to be a part of the 92%. I will not receive anything else. I don't know how you hoes find me, but I want y'all to lose me. Okay? I don't want followers that bad, bitch. Get away from me, MAGA bitches. Get away from me, MAGA niggas. Go away from me with this. Apollo. But how you get super duper seniors that could have been helped is how you get Chrisean. It's how you get Chrisean's baby. It's how you get Blueface. It's probably how you got Blueface's mama, because her mama should have sent her to the fucking doctor as well. Girl, you should have seen some of my comments recently. I don't know how they find me. They was real mad about what I said about Nelly. I don't know how these motherfuckers found me. That's what I get for a video, slightly going viral or some shit. Now I got weird motherfuckers in my comments talking to me like, how did you even get here? And how did you get here? Who invited you here? You don't go here. You don't go here. This is not a safe space for you. With all that being said, Kehlani, I know everybody likes to ignore the things that they see on social media. But why? Why, y'all? Why do y'all like to think like everything that somebody is showing you on social media could possibly just be a lie? When people are showing their ass repeatedly and without motherfucking fail, the way Blueface and Chrisean do, please believe them. Please believe them. Stop trying to extend yourself. Stop hugging these hoes at award shows, praying for them and shit, thinking that they about to be better. Stop it. Stop it. I am tired of y'all making this fucking girl relevant and famous. I'm really annoyed. Being a super duper senior back in the day at Easton Kennedy Prep McMain was supposed to be a flex, so that is crazy. I don't know why that would be a flex for somebody to be a senior for 2-3 years. I don't know why that would be a flex. I don't know who told them that would be a flex. The only thing I could think of is that that was when the generation of don't be smart, be dumb started to happen. That's the only thing I can assume. That's the only thing I can assume, because that was never a good thing to me to be a super duper senior. I understood that to be the way to keep them calm about the fact that they was in that specific class together. Yo, I'm from where they from, and I don't know where that came from. Because as long as I was in school, a super duper senior was somebody that was a senior for 2-3 years. And if you were a senior for 2-3 years, that means you was what? Not passing none of your classes, bitch. You were not passing. Okay. So Kehlani, I understand that you wanted to like impart your good spirit and empathy on this lady, but that was a motherfucking mistake. Let's hear what was being said by Nosy Bystander, who I really like on TikTok. I follow her. She good. Y'all should follow her too. Nosy Bystanders on TikTok, okay?
Hung out with Kehlani for one day. Now y'all already unfollowing each other? Because it only took one day for Kehlani to realize this is not the person I need to be around. Now, in a 3-part IG story, Kehlani and Chrisean had teamed up to head to the gym. Because the interaction was so short, it was pretty shocking after what happened next. Now, I guess after their workout, Chrisean had began her live stream from which looked like her apartment. Some defamatory statements were made in regard to security outside of the apartment.
Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, sir?
Keep it quiet, please.
Nah. Why you got your gun?
I know we all got guns. We all got guns. So
Bro, it's okay.
For real?
You don't want me to call ICE. You don't want me to call ICE.
So why you got your
What you mean? Y'all don't want to call? Y'all. I wanted Simon to be deported. I get that, but I don't think y'all should just be using that as like a way to keep people in fear. Cause like, fuck you, man. Like I don't like that. I don't like that.
what you want to do?
Do you want me to call
I'm
ICE?
calling the police.
You'll be at
I'm calling the
Alligator.
police.
You'll be at Alligator Arcade.
Where is the gun? Let me see.
Do you want to be?
He got it. He came to threaten us.
Chrisean, you only hung out with Kehlani for one day.
Hey, don't die tonight, man. Jesus loves you, sir. Don't die tonight.
Now, shout out to Live Bites for capturing this video, and let me kind of break down exactly what's going on. So from what looks to be like Chrisean's apartment, this neighbor comes out because of a noise issue. And apparently this neighbor had confronted one of Chrisean's security detail, and then that's where the argument ensues. And then you can hear another individual, a part of Chrisean's
So this loud, ignorant bitch has security to stop people from asking her to shut the fuck up. Got it. Kehlani says she came up to me at church and asked to come to the gym. I don't know what church that was, but I think it's a mistake that you would even go to a church that she would go to. Like you should be questioning yourself about what God you serving if you and this bitch end up at the exact same church. I'm just saying. I thought it was the kind thing to do. Stop being fucking kind to people that show you on the internet that they're not good people. I don't know why y'all refuse to believe the shit that people show you on social media. I don't know why. They give you so much evidence. I don't keep up with any of this. Girl, you've seen enough. I don't know when this apartment situation was, but absolutely not the same day. I separated quite literally the next day for my own reason. You can keep me right on out of it. You know I don't play this at all.
entourage making defamatory statements about ICE and alligator. Sometimes it be your inner circle that be the part of your downfall.
Okay. So then, what we surmise from this situation?
Do I gain from this?
So we didn't know what the reason was at the beginning, but they unfollowed each other. Kehlani unfollowed her first. It seems as if the live stream ended up having Kehlani's stalker find her where she was. And so Kehlani unfollowed Chrisean because whoever her stalker is, she has blocked. That person must be following Chrisean, found out where she was through Chrisean. So she unfollowed her, I'm sure, to stop that person from seeing her page. Chrisean then starts talking about Kehlani fucked Blueface. The fact that Chrisean is still worried about Blueface, even though Blueface is living his best gay life in prison right now, he is enjoying all of the possible, alleged, maybe, I don't know, pumps in the butt that he might be getting while in prison. He is enjoying himself. He doesn't want to be out here with you, bitch. He doesn't want to be back out here with you. You were supposed to be getting that nigga's face deleted from your neck. You were supposed to be doing something with yourself. But instead, you still somewhere screaming, thinking that women want that weird, malnutritioned, slow-po, degenerate, disrespectful, misogynistic, my mama probably touched me ass nigga. Like, you really think people want him? Nobody wants him, baby. Nobody wants him. Nobody wants him but you. And that's because you are either missing or have way too many chromosomes. I'm not sure which one it is. Somebody fucked up. Somebody fucked up. I didn't listen to anyone who warned me not to hang. I said people conflate my character and come at me wrong all the time, and it made me sad. See, it's the problem. It's the problem, bitch. You got to stop comparing yourself to people and actually ask yourself, have I done the same things this person has done? If the answer to that is no, then do not empathize with people who have a track record of being disrespectful, being violent, being out of control of themselves, not giving a fuck, and then going to church and praising God the next day. Those are usually violent, abusive, crazy people. I told y'all when Chrisean first got pregnant and we was figuring out that something, might have been wrong with that baby. I was saying to y'all, I didn't like it. It was giving me Carrie mommy vibes. I don't know if y'all paid attention. Have y'all ever seen Carrie? Have y'all ever peeped overly religious, abusive single moms that are cruel and abusive and mean to their children, especially if those children have disabilities that make it hard for them to deal with? They neglect those children, they abuse those children, and sometimes those children end up unalive because those parents do not have the wherewithal. They do not have what it takes to be a good parent. They should not have been actually offered an opportunity to have kids. I'm so sorry. But that's the type of mom that Chrisean feels like she would grow, like either that or she's going to be Precious Mama. She's going to be a Tyler Perry movie. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, y'all. That religion shit that she got going on, you cannot be evil, degenerate, and a sexual deviant because, they used to do weird shit and put it on the internet and all of that. You cannot be that type of person and keep going back and forth to church. That is only going to breed a psychopath, y'all. That's only going to breed abusive psychopathy. Yes, Piper Laurie, who also played the crazy bitch on The Faculty. We don't need no crowd control. Teacher, leave that kid alone. Listen, motherfuckers is crazy. But I get it. You thought that you could be a nice person to another butter. Got it. So I was down to form my own opinion. All this because I unfollowed to protect myself. And this is exactly why. Y'all better not be believing this. I feel like I got tricked into this. I got finessed. Anyways, this what I get for ignoring my discernment. Yes, this is what you get. Dating any and all nasty mess one time and one time only. You don't have to make up nasty rumors and lie on me because I separated myself as a mother and protector of my peace. She didn't spell it right in safety, but that's okay. When I first wake up and I be smoking, my brain be spelling shit wrong until I look at it later and I'm like, but you spelled that wrong. I'm dealing with safety issues and didn't want to be on camera nor keep having issues related to my peace being, oh, she spelled it right that time. See, you know, be loaded. Being disturbed, you know, you're just spelling it the way it sounds. Disturbed, nor my whereabouts being discovered. I said on the Shade Room post, I wish the best for you and your family to get triggered by that and create a disgusting rumor that doesn't fit my timeline agenda and it's quite literally beneath me is crazy. Meaning that fucking with that scrub ass nigga that you in love with is beneath me, bitch. That nigga could never fuck me, and any nigga that could fuck you cannot fuck me. You don't have to stoop low. Focus on your relationship with God and your son. This wasn't called for y'all. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where y'all lost the connection with believing that everybody that go to church is some good person. It's a lie from the pits of hell. Not addressing it again. Get off live and focus forward. You got a life ahead of you. Girl, ew, what the hell? We're adults. We are mothers. Oh my God, please. I make music. This is not my ball. I am literally on set.
Trust me, I was battling like, damn, should I unfollow? I swear to God, I was like, should I unfollow her? Should I just not fuck with her because she used to fuck with Blue? That's kind of weird. Like, you know, like
It's like all of those necklaces, all of those big ass necklaces on her neck are like choking the the oxygen from what little brain matter she would get. I'm not even gonna give her the opportunity to baby slow talk on my motherfucking live with this bullshit. I'ma just say I told you hoes. And then I told you hoes again. LeAngelo Ball reportedly files for divorce from Rashida Nicole shortly after her pregnancy announcement. See what happens when you don't listen to other women, when you don't care about what happens with other women. And I guess because there's always a new breed of young women that have been groomed by their parents or religion or whatever stupid shit groomed y'all to not believe when people show up a certain way. Men do not disrespect just one woman. That's not how any of this shit works. If they're going to disrespect, disregard any woman that they lay down with, they will do it to you. It's only a matter of time and condition where it's going to show up. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then you should want to stay away from the nigga just to be safe. I'm not sure what type of game this stupid nigga was running on y'all because y'all absolutely, you know, was fucking with a man that was calling y'all, calling his son my YNs, calling his kids my young niggas, wants to be black so bad. Biracial Brad, calm down. How many times I gotta tell y'all not to trust niggas with twists and plaits? How many times I gotta tell y'all gonna keep not listening to me, and niggas with twists and plaits are gonna keep showing up as disrespectful or complete another fuck boys. Y'all have not shown me an example of a nigga with plaits yet that has not shown himself to be disrespectful and perpetrating some type of vibe that does not coincide with his inside world. This very beautiful bird brain like woman thought that she was going to be different. But as soon as she announced her pregnancy, he filed for divorce, child. And they didn't even really announce the pregnancy. Remember, they just went to the courthouse in white. I told y'all they probably got married. I wonder why as soon as she said she was pregnant, he quit on her. I wonder why. And then Where is it at? Where is it at? Did I not save the rest of it? I thought I saved the rest of it, girl. Because there was more to the story. Nikki Baby. Oh yeah, I didn't save it because I don't like Nikki Baby, and I don't like I don't like Jason Lee's interviews. It's always just like, you know, an opportunity to like name drop and dick ride and make it about you. Like, it's really annoying. Let me see.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jay.
No, it's not. We're not gonna give him more of an opportunity to talk to us with the dead eyes. Let's see. Let's keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Like the video, you guys. Can you engage with my content? Like, share it and shit. Like, I know a lot of you people like really hate when I ask y'all to do that, but like I don't care. So can you like my video and like share it and shit? Greatly appreciate it. It'd be amazing if you could. All right, here we go.
Did the relationship ever get back to some level of normalcy since he left, or is it still very broken? And where is it now?
I think it's been 8 weeks now, 8, 9, maybe around there, that he started coming to see them.
Does he stay in the house with them?
Yes.
And you're there?
Sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not.
How is
Initially,
that?
the first couple of times I just left a few times because it's just I feel like it just triggered a lot of emotions for me seeing him. I imagine 3 months not seeing each other, not speaking, no closure. You know, I was so angry. And
she's lost a lot of weight. And with the nose job and all the things that she's done to her face, she looks like a Skeletor to me.
I'm not angry anymore. He says sorry to me every time he sees me. He says he's sorry.
Do you think he wants that old thing back?
Who doesn't want me back? Even exes from years ago. And I'm going to just leave it at that.
Clock.
Okay. So are you going to give him an opportunity to play in your face again? That's going to be fun. I can't wait to see if you're going to give him another opportunity to play in your face. I also heard, I think the wife, actually, because he didn't marry you. The wife said that, what did she say? She said that Nikki Baby was harassing her and telling her she needed to get rid of her pregnancy and she should like unalive herself and things of that nature. Like, I believe that was the word on the curb, that Nikki Baby was harassing his wife. And maybe he does want you back. Who knows, girl? But do you want him back is the question. And if you do want him back, that's so sad. That's so sad, girl. I just don't understand why you would ever want such a I mean, I don't even understand why you wanted to be with this disrespectful ass nigga from jump. Because to me, it seemed as if he was always immature. He was always disrespectful. Like, it doesn't seem like he ever had sense. Like, I don't know how much manipulation he really had to do in order to convince you that he was somebody that you should marry and have children with. Like, I don't know what type of game he was putting down, but I'm more inclined to believe that y'all are just stupid. Like, I hate to say it like that. I'm so sorry, because I don't feel like every woman is stupid when they get in these situations. Please don't get me wrong. And we all have our dumb girl moments, you know. But Nikki Baby is older than him. She's a grown adult woman. You've dated enough men in Hollywood that you should know how these niggas get down. So you end up in a relationship with somebody who's much younger than you. They dog your ass out, drop you as you're like just finished having a baby, leave you for another woman, never married you, marry her, and now they're leaving her and possibly for you, and you're like proud of that because you his apologies mean something. It's giving slow. It's giving daddy and mommy are making the money and you just get to say that you're running things. I think we gave you a little bit too much credit. Because at this age, we're still here.
Rappers and athletes and all that still be in the DMs?
Of course.
Who?
Next question.
Okay, so then here comes Mozzie. I know Mozzie from Vegas. I think he's a jeweler, right?
Sports betting.
Sports betting, but he has lots of jewelry. That's why I thought it was jewelry, because he got money. You guys were spotted courtside. Was that your get back to like?
No, actually, this is the craziest thing. So he asked me to come with him to the game. You know, I'm like, I don't really watch sports, okay? Because I really don't care about sports, no offense. So when I went to the game and I realized it was Chicago Bulls, and the craziest part is we were supposed to go to the game on Monday, which was his other brother's game. And I was like, oh my God.
Nikki, you didn't know his brother was going to be there.
I didn't even know who was playing.
This was Love and Hip Hop episode.
Why you fucking lying? Why you fucking lying? Yeah, I don't see the original post that I saw when old girl was based. Oh, here it is. Rashida Nicole calls out Miss Nikki Baby, claims she's been harassing her behind the scenes and wishing death on her unborn child. She said, I was really trying to chill because I'm pregnant, but I am so tired of this bitch keep talking about me. So let's talk about it. It's given obsessed. You are so focused on blaming me for y'all's problems. He decided to leave. I do not mention you, nor do I care. This lady has harassed me the entire time behind the scenes. Girl, you actually did mention her. As soon as it came out what was going on, you got on the fucking internet to run your mouth about how Miss Nikki Baby was keeping him away from his kids and all of this bullshit. Basically, he put a battery in your back to defend him. That's what you did. And now she was coming for you. I guess you could have just, stayed the fuck quiet. You could have not got on Instagram Live and acted like you knew those people's lives like a stupid, dumb, clown ass bitch that you seem to be. You are so focused on blaming me for y'all problems. He decided to leave. I do not mention you, nor do I care. This lady has harassed me the entire time behind the scenes, trying to have people call me to abort my baby, wishing death on my unborn child, and so much more. I'm done. And just a PSA, my due date is in December. So again, y'all do the math. Thank you for all the free promo, though, while I'm baking this beautiful baby. Thank you to all the negative, miserable people for your expert opinions and comments, because you know what's going on in my life better than I do. How could I ever forget? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, because I know I am. Let her cook. I'm just loading up. We're so glad that you are emboldened and happy to bring a child into this very fucked up shit show of a situation. And I do feel like you're keeping the baby out of
Last time Nikki Baby,
I think you're keeping the baby out of spite.
it was here. She came. You came with your man.
Yes, I was.
What happened?
Okay, so, I got pregnant. We had the baby, boom, boom, boom. And then, when she was 4 weeks old, he started acting weird towards the end of the relationship.
Oh, let me guess, because you weren't sucking dick and slobbering all over him the way you were doing before you had the baby. And so once the baby comes into the world, now you have to worry about the baby, and he couldn't deal with that for 4 fucking weeks. And that's why he left Rashida Nicole as soon as he found out that she was pregnant. Because even though he's shooting up her club and shit, even though he probably wants to pass around his seed, the fucking, what do you call it? What do you call, them things, a leech? Yeah, you're a fucking leech. Y'all leech onto these women and you put babies in them because, you feel like your sperm needs to live on because your dad made y'all think y'all are so fucking special when really you aren't. You're mediocre as shit. But anyway, you decided to have another baby because I know he was having unprotected sex with that girl. And then as soon as she gets pregnant, you leave her because you don't even want to be with her during the pregnancy because you already know how this is going to go based on what happened with Miss Nikki Baby. And when we keep telling y'all that these men are going to leave you when that baby comes because you've spoiled them by making them think the relationship is all about them. That's what y'all do in these relationships. Y'all spoil these niggas. Y'all give them all of this wifey treatment because you think you're fucking special, talking that bullshit to you, boom, get you pregnant. Now you got to sit your ass down and be at home, and he can go out in the street and cheat on you, disrespect you, because now you're vulnerable. Hormones out of whack. He don't give a fuck. He don't even like you, bitch. That's why he fucked you, got you pregnant, and then left you in the most vulnerable time in your life. A geriatric pregnancy. And here Nikki Baby is on the internet, low key, Dry snitching about stealing this nigga back is what it's giving. I hope that's not what she's trying to give, because that's just stupid. You'll just take any old nigga back, huh? Look at you looking real sad, pregnant on your own. And listen, y'all, I feel like women should keep their babies if y'all want babies. If y'all want babies, y'all should keep y'all babies. Do like my girl Erica De Niro say, don't put them niggas' names on these babies. I'm also from the school of, if you really need child support that bad, put that nigga on child support, make him sign over his rights, and just be done with it. Cause honestly, like when I tell y'all, I'm low key the type that if you're gonna make me work too hard, if you're gonna stress me out too fucking much, I would just rather act like this not even your baby, nigga. I would just rather act like this not even your baby, nigga. Oops, it's not yours. Like, you ain't even gotta get a DNA test. It's not yours. Don't worry about it. You don't want to take care of no other nigga baby, do you? Like, you don't want to do that. That's trash, right? Y'all don't like taking care of other niggas' babies. Don't even fucking worry about it. I wouldn't want no money. I wouldn't want no time. I don't want your name. Leave me the fuck alone. Let you leave me to go through a pregnancy on my own and watch how this baby don't be yours. Girl, I had the Lord fuck me and I had this baby. Like, what? Bitch, you might as well call me motherfucking Mother Mary, bitch. Madonna. Call me Madonna, bitch. This baby ain't got no daddy. Cut it out. No, they don't all need daddies. No, they may need a male figure. They may need other people in their life, but it ain't got to be a damn daddy. It don't. It don't. It don't. Buku niggas out here without no daddies did just fine in their life. We'll be okay. Everybody will be all right. It's not right, but it's okay. Now let me see. There's a lot of shit that happened while I was gone. And I'm trying not to, I'm trying to like keep it current. I don't want to go too far back. Let me see what else I told you I want to talk about. Let's talk about some of this shit at the top. Now that I done got some of that out the way. Okay. It's gonna be a long live. Y'all will be okay. All right, let's go here. Let's hear what Young Miami thinks it means to be a good mom.
You are a product of your environment, and kids basically, based off of how they're raised is, what they grow up to become. And I was just thinking, like, I am a great ass mom. Like, when it comes to mom, outside of who I am as a person or as an entertainer or just in my dating life, as a mom, my daughter literally sees me working out. Literally, like, every day when I take her to school and I put on my gym clothes, she's like, Mom, you going to the gym? Yeah. When she come home, I'm on the computer, I'm doing my work. If I'm not on the computer doing my work, I'm on the phone with Brittany talking about Carisha, please. I'm always talking about my red cups. Like, she see me as a businesswoman and as a woman that work out. And I literally have to pat myself on the back because no matter, you are a product of your environment. Who the fuck I am as a person, I am a great ass mom.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works, love. I'm so sorry to tell y'all that you cannot be an ain't shit ass person and a good mother at the same time. That's not how that works.
Behind closed doors. And I love being a mom. Like, I can't wait to get home. I was just saying, like, I can't wait to get home and really get with my baby. I'm going to take her to the gym because she's starting to say, like, Mommy, I want to work out. I want to show her what I'm doing on the computer. And she got her own makeup line coming out. It's called Summer Miami Cosmetics. I'm so excited for her for that. And I just wanted to just give myself a pat on the back because that's what I was thinking about today when I was working out. Good moms matter. And make sure you are being the best mom you could be to them fucking kids.
Okay. So I just remember her saying that she would beat the shit out of her son if he was gay, and then her having her son throwing money on women. And those are like 2 examples I can think of where I felt like, I don't know if you can call yourself a great fucking mom just because you work out and your daughter watches you sell shit. Excuse me. I need for y'all, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, okay? All my young people out there, I'm gonna hold y'all hand when I tell y'all that does not make a good mother. That does not make a good mother. You know what makes a good mom? Women who, first of all, honor themselves first and do well by themselves, don't dishonor themselves for men. I don't think it's a good example to have seen how you and JT quit y'all's rap career so that y'all can run behind men. JT doesn't have any kids, so it's okay for her to look dumb. She doesn't have an example to set. You have repeatedly, I believe, put men in front of your career, whether it was Diddy, whether it was like abusive baby daddies, whichever it was, those are not good examples for a young girl to have. Your daughter is going to grow up and not only view herself as a transactional object, but she's probably going to look for a rich man who can put her in position and therefore will be disrespected, degraded, hurt, humiliated, talked to terribly. She will be made to feel like shit in the confines of her interpersonal relationships because she will have watched her mother do the same thing. She will watch you be in an abusive relationship with Diddy. I don't care what any of y'all are talking about. The man is abusive. I've seen their conversations. He's abusive towards her. He plays mind games. He fucks with her spirit. He fucks with her mind. You can go and look at tweets that she's posted and deleted during times when nobody knew what the fuck was going on and it was very obvious that she was not okay. You held that nigga down regardless to what anybody is going to believe. Whatever y'all want to say, that girl was riding for that nigga throughout this entire situation, which is why she was so happy to throw that Justin Bieber post out there when he got off on those RICO charges. But just like we needed to, you needed to hold your horses, bitch. Hold your horses. I do not believe watching women dishonor themselves, not value themselves properly, meaning that all you care about is money. If all you care about is money, you're not going to be a good parent. I hate to tell you. If all you care about is money, you're not going to be a good parent. You're not going to instill in that little girl how to love who she is on the inside. Yeah, you're going to teach her how to make sure she always look good. You're going to teach her how to make sure her body is always together. And you're going to teach her how to center some man as long as he can put her in position. You will, in essence, teach her how to be pimped out as long as the dollar is high enough. That is what you will teach her. And that's very sad that you think all you have to do is work out, drink water, and show her that you are running successful businesses selling fucking shot glasses. Carisha, please. Carisha, please. If money was everything, Diddy would not need to abuse people the way he does. He would not need to drink and do drugs the way he does, y'all. Everybody likes to party. Everybody likes to have a good time. Everybody likes to let loose. Everybody likes to get fucked up, myself included. But there is a time when clarity is needed and craved for. There is a time where my mind needs to be running on all cylinders and it doesn't need to be slowed down. It doesn't need to be affected by a drug. It needs to be clear. And I don't believe that there was ever a point in time where Diddy was 100% clear. Since you've known him, since you've spent time with him, no matter whether you know it or not, you have no idea what that man's tolerance level is after all these years of using drugs. So you have no fucking idea when he's actually sober and when he isn't. Y'all don't pay attention to real things enough. How you treat other people matters. You being a bad person to other people, you getting online and calling Gina a eater. You think your daughter's never going to be able to get on the internet and find you telling another woman that you going to make a nigga make her eat you out? Yeah. You think that type of mentality is going to do your daughter some favors? You think that's going to make you a great ass mom? Let me tell you something, bitch. I think you need to hold your horses, just like with Diddy. You need to hold your horses and wait till them children grow up. And then they can tell you how good of a parent you were. Then they can tell you if you actually were a good mother to them, or if you were impatient, or if you left them behind because Diddy called, or if you were gone for days at a time and they hadn't talked to you or seen you because you were in a 48-hour fucking freak off where you couldn't use your phone. Like, I'm sorry. I gotta be real with y'all. Like, I can't do this bullshit with y'all no more, because it's so many of y'all, not y'all, but y'all, that think that that's all you have to do. Is show your child that you physically taking care of you. And you know what I'm saying? And hey, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. He's licking his paws for dear God in here, y'all. He's doing too much, making too much noise. He's enjoying himself way too much. But y'all, that's not good enough. Y'all, that's not good enough. I'm sorry. That doesn't make you a good parent. It makes you a good hustler. It makes you a good example of a woman that's gonna always keep her shit together. Yeah, that's great, man. But watching you betray yourself for a drug addict, just cause he got a lot of money don't mean you didn't betray yourself for a drug addict, sis. I'm sorry. It's going to be the same anyway. It's going to have the same emotional effects on your daughter than it would have if she was poor. Yeah, okay. She's not going to get bullied about being dirty or poor or wearing the same clothes, but she's going to get bullied about you getting pissed on. She going to get bullied about you being Diddy's girl with the baby oil. She's going to get bullied about any other decisions that you make as it pertains to your womanhood and betraying yourself or men. Your daughter is going to feel it. All of the things that you suppress in yourself, you being a good person, we'll see how that affects your daughter in the long run, your children in the long run. But I think for you to get up on Beyonce's internet and say this statement with your chest, when the evidence of that has yet to be discovered, yeah, no, I took specific issue with that statement and decided I wanted to come out and say something, because too many of y'all shouldn't be parents. Too many of y'all only have kids because some nigga fucked you and you got pregnant and decided to keep it because you thought that you could get this or that the man would love you, so you kept the baby. Like, whatever your reasons, y'all don't keep babies for the right reasons. Y'all don't really want these children a lot of the times. And yes, you may love them, but you do not do right by them, and you do not heal the parts of yourself that are going to damage them before you start parenting them. And they just have to deal with the ways that you are absent. They have to deal with the ways that you are impatient. They have to deal with the ways that you are emotionally immature. They have to deal with the ways in which you devalue yourself only down to transactions, which means that they will only value themselves by way of transactional relationships, nothing that shows them real support, love, respect, or comfort. Only abusive, toxic relationships that go in cycles. But you think you're a good mom. I'm going to let you have it because you know your life and I don't. I just know what I see. And I feel like what I see is enough. I feel like what I see is enough. But again, your life, bitch. 50 Cent. He's at the top. 50 Cent's publishing company sues ex Shaniqua Thompson over violating 2007 life rights deal. I'm sorry, y'all. This is funny to me because this is the same woman that got on Beyonce's internet and told us that when Daphne Joy came to her and asked her to help testify that Curtis 50 Cent Jackson was beating her ass, Shaniqua decided not to because you thought you was better. You thought you was prettier. You thought you was better than me, bitch. So no, I'm not going to help you. Well, guess what? When you don't stomp out the roach when you can, the motherfucker will breed more roaches and still infest your apartment. Okay? According to a new lawsuit filed by G Unit Books, Shaniqua irrevocably, okay, it's hard to say like that, irrevocably and exclusively signed over her life rights to the company back in 2007, agreeing she would not publicly disclose, exploit, or otherwise commercialize any aspect of her life story or related rights. Girl, you sold your life rights away to a nigga that hates you? It's Beyonce's internet because Beyonce is the only one that handles this shit appropriately. Beyonce, for the most part, is the only star that knows how to handle the internet. She ignores you hoes and uses you to promote her music. That's it. That's all. That's why it's Beyonce's internet. She owns this shit. Simply because she knows how to handle it. This lady sold her life rights away to the baby daddy that fucking hates her. I can't imagine what leverage he had in order for her to do such a stupid thing. Didn't you hoes learn anything from my good girl Corinne Steffens, Elizabeth Overseen? Haven't y'all learned anything? Your life story will save you. The truth of your life, its ups, its downs, will save you, bitch. There's no such thing as humiliation when you're telling your own story. Get that shit out, get the paper off of it, and free yourself. Fantasia. However, in 2023, she allegedly uploaded a YouTube video titled Other Side of the Coin, where she claimed to tell the untold truth of how she helped to build the G Unit legacy and how Curtis 50 Cent Jackson wouldn't be who he is today without her. Last month, G Unit said Shanique will continue to speak out online. This time, she wrote on Instagram, fun fact, I ain't never sell no cat. They claim she used speculation around the Diddy case to draw attention to herself and continue telling stories from her past with 50 Cent. So while she was up here on the internet trying to make Daphne Joy look like an asshole, here you are now being sued by the same blockhead baby daddy that you should have cared more about hurting him than hurting the dumbass girl that he created a triangulation with. G Unit is suing for breach of contract and seeking at least $1 million in damages. They also want the court to stop Shaniqua from posting more videos or social content about her relationship with 50. He didn't just take the story about their relationship. He took her whole life story, my nigga. That's wow. That's wow. Yes, that's his first baby mama, the one he allegedly burned down her house and all of that, which was very reminiscent of how his mother died in a fire, which is also very reminiscent about how he killed his fake son on Power in a fire. The nigga's diabolical, if you ask me. But see, when y'all spend so much time hating the other woman instead of being mad at the person that's actually ripping you of your rights, your autonomy, and your peace, the man you decided to put all of your energy and time into, only for him to strip your rights away from you? My God. My God today. Yeah, she had to sign the paperwork. And I'm wondering if it was under duress. I'm wondering if it was like, was there some blackmail type shit? Because niggas will threaten you with a sex tape. And I would just be like, sir, I'll put my own pussy on the internet before I let you take my life story. Like, again, Corinne Steffens. Have y'all not learned anything from Elizabeth Overson? Okay? My girl was on the internet doing interviews with Pierce Morgan. She put out the 20th anniversary of her book. I read it. I read her foreword. It was honestly the best part was her adding in that foreword that she did, because I believe that her story really did give the game to a lot of young women. Put them on to what these niggas was doing. It cracked the door open so that y'all could see what was really going on, that everything that glitters is not gold, that these entertainers are terrible people a lot of the time, and that if there are women that are considered disposable, they will disrespect, disregard, degrade, and treat those women any old kind of way. And every single one of those women who y'all believe is just some whore with poor pussy management, okay, is some young girl with a terrible story about how somebody took something from her. And so the only thing that made her feel validated was being wanted by men who are highly sought after. Y'all forget the high that it gives to people that get attention from famous, rich people who in their minds could have had anybody. They could have had anybody and they wanted me. They could have been with anybody and they wanted me. They're famous. They're rich. They have all of these accolades, all of these awards, all of this money. They did all these movies. They did all of these TV shows. They made all these records. They know all of these other special people and they want me. Y'all forget how the Carishas of the world raise the little girls that grow up to be the Corinne Steffens of the world. Y'all don't be liking to hear that shit, but women who don't know what it means to really be a good mother, women who judge, abuse, and mishandle their daughters because of their own inadequacies, their own insecurities, those women are the reasons why you get women who want to just sell their bodies transactionally because somebody already took something from them. Corinne Steffens said that her mom hated her. Corinne got kidnapped and assaulted. And when she finally got home, her mom beat her because her mom felt she was just being a little whore out there having sex. She was 13. She was 13. That's how you get the girl that just wants to be loved by somebody. And so she's okay with being pimped out because it means love and validation and being a part of something special. Like, I know people don't be wanting to have these real ass conversations about how people get in these situations, but that's how they get in these situations. The moms don't like themselves, teach the daughters not to like themselves. And so whenever some stupid fucking man comes up telling you he like you, showing you any little bit of emotional support, you're gonna run, gravitate, eat that shit up and believe every lie they tell you because there's already been somebody that showed you nobody cared about you by the time you get to some of these niggas.
You actually ever have any kind of sexual relationship at all then?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you actually have any kind of sexual relationship with Diddy at all?
No, Diddy and I did not know. Well, not to my knowledge.
So what do you mean by that?
Not to my knowledge. I don't. Honestly, I'm questioning a lot of things right now.
What you think?
So not to my knowledge. No, I don't think anything right now. Just not to my knowledge because honestly.
That's a very strange response though, to not remember whether you did or not.
And this is another thing I need for a lot of y'all to understand because I saw a lot of ignorant commentary in my absence. When you are drugged or when you take drugs, you don't always remember what happened to you. So if you were drinking and partying and doing drugs because you wanted to, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day. You don't remember what happened. You don't remember how you got to sleep, when you got to sleep. You just know you woke up. You don't feel like anything's wrong, so you assume that everything was fine. It doesn't mean something didn't happen. That's why she can't 100% say that it didn't happen. Because what actually happened is, I believe it was it Irv Gotti? Yeah. Diddy asked Irv Gotti for her. And this is what she did. She was sent to Diddy's house after Irv Gotti was asked for her. She was sent to his house. She said they had a good time. He was very nice to her. She ended up going to sleep. She doesn't remember when she went to sleep. She woke up. Everything was fine. When he saw her out again, he was like, we're good, right? Because, you know, I got kids and, you know, I take care of my mom. I take care of a lot of people, but we're good, right? And then he makes the comment that she's the type of woman that'll have pictures of you with a finger in your ass. That's what his words were to her when she and Exhibit were out at a club, and he brings, well, they were at some type of party, and Diddy ends up bringing Exhibit and Corinne to a gay club. They look around because Exhibit was in there having a good time. Everybody's on drugs, having a good time. And she says she looks around and realizes that they're in a gay club, and then tells Exhibit the same thing. And they like, this nigga took us to a gay club? And then y'all forget that Diddy was very much had friend circles of gay people, y'all. I do believe that there are men that Diddy has fucked. We just don't know them yet. But I do believe that there were men he fucked. A lot of y'all seem to believe that he wasn't having sex with any of these men. I believe he was. He was friends with a lot of good Judies. There is a scene rolling around on TikTok from Making a Band where the house mothers were all gay men, all flamboyant gay men. Not a woman in the bunch to be house mothers to these young girls of Danity Kane. I don't know about y'all, but not all of the gay boys are going to treat the girls with love and respect. Not all of them are going to see them as a daughter to take care of. Some of them are going to be just as mean, cruel, and resentful for not being the pretty girl that everybody, including Diddy, wants to be. And Corinne is the pretty girl, especially back then. Y'all could play all y'all want to. But when people find out how smart she is, on top of the infectious, you know, have a good time party girl, I perfected dick sucking, I look like this, like, she's absolutely the girl that these men would purposefully want to hurt because she's accidentally showing up so much more powerful than she's aware of. But Diddy, I think, saw it because he was scared of her. The way he acted as if he was scared of her, and she could not understand why. She was like, I don't know why he's asking me, you know, if we're good, if we're okay. Like, as far as I know, yeah. That's because he was wondering if she remembered anything. Let me tell it. The way it seems to me, just like Blink Twice, something might have happened that she did not remember, and he was scared that she might remember something.
Yeah, isn't it?
Ice-T, yes. Ice-T was the first person to basically teach her the game, teach her where she needed to go in order to get around these men.
Mm.
And
he stopped fucking with her when he got the job to go to New York to do SVU. That's when he stopped dealing with her.
It is. Yeah, it is. Because honestly, Pierce, before I went through my text, again, I hadn't read Confessions in 20 years. I wrote it. It was painful to write. So I never wanted to re-traumatize myself and go through those years again.
Do you actually ever have any kind of sexual relationship at all then?
I've been quiet this whole time, and I disappeared off of social. I just disappeared for the past year waiting for this thing to unfold. In the unfolding of
and that's not the first time she's disappeared. She's repeatedly disappeared over the years. I'm a part of her Gorgeous Girls Guides mailing list, which is how I even knew she came back to Instagram.
What I believe to be facts, and definitely the testimonies of Cassie and Jane and even some of the men, and then looking back at the text, I'm like, wait a minute. okay, when he said, if anything got out, and I'm like, and I remember at the time being so confused, like anything, like what got out? Like nothing happened. We hung out. You were kind. At some point I went to sleep. I don't know when, but I woke up and then we had breakfast and you were kind and I left. Nothing happened. I don't know, Pierce. I feel, and just in the last 24 hours, I question what I thought I knew about my time with him. I've been quiet this whole time and I disappeared off.
And I think she should. I think anybody should. Child, they was so mad at me for saying she's insinuating she may have been drugged. And she may have been. There were so many people that were so upset with me for saying that. And I'm just like, I don't know how slow everybody is, but everybody seems slow. Diddy's walking around with a fanny pack that the police took off of him full of all of these drugs. Do you not think that there can be a special cocktail given that would make someone not remember some shit? Like, the fuck? Like, be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Okay? I'm going to say that. Okay, so let me see. What else do I have up here? Oh yes. Let's do Epstein files right quick. Y'all, the only reason I want to talk about the Epstein files is because I am low-key flabbergasted by the fact that there are so many people that are now worried about this. Let me see if I can find a good post about this. Because I didn't even save anything because I've just been watching things on TikTok and everything. And I just cannot believe that there are so many people that are now upset because of Trump telling y'all that the Epstein files weren't real. And this is so funny because I will always go back to this story of when I started talking to somebody that I met through Lovely T's DMs. Like, she created a group in the DMs and we were all talking in there, and me and this person were talking on our own. And I remember we had been talking about several things, and it wasn't until maybe like a week into talking that we finally got to like the Pizzagate situation, because that was happening around that time. And this person then says to me that, oh, you know, Trump is going to fix all of that. Like, Trump is going to expose all of those, like, you know, Pedialites and things of this nature. And I was just like, wait, why would you think that Trump is going to save anybody from any of this? Like, have you ever paid attention to him at all? Like, and they really were arguing with me and firmly believed that he was going to tell the truth, drain the swamp, all this bullshit. And I'm just like, the man is on record saying that you should grab women by the pussy. If you're famous, they let you do it. He's on record saying that. He's said several times that he's sexually attracted to his daughter. He's been accused of R by several people, including young girls who say he and Jeffrey Epstein shared 2 13-year-old girls, allegedly. They were hanging around each other. They were friends. There's plenty of pictures and videos of them hanging out together. I'm so confused as to when and how anybody thought that he wasn't a part of it. I think it's weird that this is what y'all cared about so much. I also think it's weird that you believe that Jeffrey Epstein did all of these things, but you don't believe it from the words of the victims. You need for some man in the government to put it out in order for you to believe what the women and girls have already said about their experience on Star Island. Anytime a man buys an island so people can go and do freak nasty shit on it, you can pretty much guess something illegal is happening. And that's why he wants to do it on an island. Whether it's Diddy, Jeffrey Epstein, Hugh Hefner with the Playboy Mansion. Some people liking to go to Bali. some people liking to go to Thailand, you know, places that don't force extradition laws. I never understood how y'all had metabolized or processed information in a way that made you feel like Donald J. Trump, who was BFFs with this man, was not also involved in some capacity. It's insane. Y'all really thought it was only going to be Democrats. The fact that you only thought it was going to be Democrats proves how delusional you have to be. Do y'all pay attention to the white men that make up the Republican Party and what they are usually the greatest perpetrators of in this country? I don't know about y'all, but Pedialites are usually middle-aged white men who have on button-down shirts and khakis. Those are the people you have to worry about fucking with your kids most of the time, sweets. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with anybody. And right, Trump was a Democrat. You're right. During those times, he didn't become a Republican until it was time to run for president. I also saw somebody say some stupid shit in my comments about him. They said some stupid shit about him helping the Black Power movement. I was just like, you niggas are delusional. Just because he saw that hip hop was the new cool thing and he made it a part of a lot of the deals that in order for y'all to use his properties in music videos or in television or movies, it wasn't just in hip hop and in music, but he did this where he had it written into contracts that if they were going to use any of his properties, that they would have to mention him and give him a cameo. That was his way of becoming a part of American culture by not really doing anything. Y'all thought he was like one of the richest people in America, and he really wasn't. He really wasn't. And that was done through perpetration and all of the niggas that were able to be paid in order to mention him in songs. They weren't doing that on their own, y'all. They weren't mentioning Trump just for the fun of it because his name rhymed with trash dump. Oh, no. It was in the contract that if it was recorded at a place that he owned, he had to play a part in it. That's why he had a cameo in Home Alone 2. Because I believe the hotel it was shot at was his hotel. That's why he ended up being in that movie having a cameo. It's not because he was doing anything good for anybody. You fucking, oh my God. You fucking idiots. I mean, y'all, I don't even understand where these people come from. Yes, he's racist. It's weird that you need more proof than all of the xenophobic shit that's currently happening. Y'all may not think the way they're handling the immigration situation is racism, but it is. Yeah, no, it's not only him, but it's being done by way of him. He's making it all possible, girl. He's a racist. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Why is it that when the January 6th people got saved, some of the people that didn't get saved were Black people? Y'all are fucking weird. Y'all are fucking weird. The fact that you're not equating the immigration and the taking away the birthright citizenship, like the getting rid of DEI, which, yes, does not greatly affect Black people. It affects white women more than anybody, but Black people are always going to be the first ones to get hit up when it comes to people trying to roll back any type of affirmative action, which is done directly because of the Civil Rights Act in order to make up for the disparages in the racism in the systems in America. You motherfuckers are really slow, really uneducated, really should go read books instead of podcasts. Like, go pick up a fucking history book. I swear to God, It will save you, money. It will save you. Y'all have got to stop being so fucking stupid. We are literally where we are right now because the world in America is full of a bunch of zombie brain, ignorant motherfuckers. That's why so many Black people call themselves conservative. They're conservative because of religion, and somehow still they're ignorant as fuck. Makes no sense whatsoever. That's why a lot of y'all have so many mental health problems, and y'all don't want to go talk to anybody. Y'all don't want to get any real help behind this shit, right? That's why your fucking kids are slow and you don't want to get them any help, right, Chrisean? All of that is tied together. Strong religious bullshit going on, psychopathy going on with the religion. Then you add in conservative because you hate gay shit and abortions. Congratulations, bitch. You have no health care. You have no rights, but some woman that you don't know can't get an abortion. Congratulations, bitch. Why Pablo and Papi and shit being, sent to Nicaragua even though they're from fucking Mexico. But you real happy about the fact that some woman can't get an abortion or some trans person can't be in the military anymore. Is it not racist to make all the airmen have to shave their facial hair again, or they're going to kick them out of the service? And the people who get the hair bumps from that are usually Black men? That's not racism? Creating ways to kick people out of service based on things that happen at a disproportionate rate to Black people? That's not racism? Okay. Shout out to Stephen Colbert that wasn't pussy and did his thing and they fired him off his show. But he'll be okay. He'll be okay. All right. So let's go to Megan Thee Stallion, because if y'all are not going to do anything, y'all are going to hate on Megan Thee Stallion. It is one of the weirdest things I have ever seen, from this girl getting shot to y'all ignoring the fact that she's not just ass cheek shaking, but college educated, smart, now philanthropic, have all of these good qualities about her, and y'all will hate her down because she is in control of her sexuality and she controls how her sexuality is seen. Y'all were so mad because y'all found out she was dating Klay Thompson, because apparently she's not supposed to date. She's 20 something, almost 30, and she's not supposed to be dating several people. She's supposed to what? Have like 5 good relationships in her entire life and supposed to be good with that. Meanwhile, all you niggas with something to say can run your dicks in and out of women's bodies like tampons. But Megan can't date as many men as she would like to date. I really need for the rest of you bitches to get out of other women's coochies. Body count is an immature, stupid thing to still be talking about at your big age. I don't care who you are. Body count does not matter. We are humans having an experience, meaning that most of us don't know any better until we get over a certain age. And because of the way y'all give young women misinformation about everything from their identities to their sexual health, y'all don't tell these young girls the truth about any fucking thing. A lot of them don't know how to deal with anything as it pertains to protecting their bodies, STDs, how to not get pregnant. Y'all don't teach them anything about their bodies, but to not have sex, which is ridiculous, considering the fact that that's a hormonal thing happening there. On top of the fact that you teach them to center men, but then get all surprised and upset when they somewhere popping on dick at a young age talking about, mama, I love him. Teaching them that their entire lives and then super surprised when they end up getting pregnant. Girl, y'all hoes are exhausting. Y'all push young women into a corner. Megan covered all her bases. She did the dream. She did the school, all while no parents, no siblings, out here figuring it out all by herself and still doing a damn good job at it. And y'all are worried about clocking her pussy miles. It is immature. It is regressed. And I need for everybody to grow the fuck up. If you are not having sex with this person, you should not be worried about what they're doing with their body. You should be worrying about protecting your own body. Are you on PrEP? Are you wearing condoms? Are you on birth control? Or are you just out here free willing it, but worrying about what Megan Thee Stallion is doing with her coochie? I just have questions. Because a lot of y'all are not even worried about your own coochies. A lot of y'all are letting any old Tom, Dick, Harry, and Jamal come inside your womb, impregnating you with fuck nigga juice so you can have a baby that's about to go through a traumatic experience with a nigga that ain't about to do nothing but give you a headache and have your hormones all fucked up. It's too many regular, smart, dumb, wealthy, poor. It's too many types of women out here falling victim to bullshit in relationships with men for y'all to be so obsessed with a young woman dating. Now, do we wish she would not be showcasing this man? Of course. We always want y'all to have a no face, no case, because niggas will always embarrass you. And if the niggas don't embarrass you, the public will attack him until he buckles and turns into an embarrassment for you, like that other weird ass nigga did. He was all on her side until the public pressure got to him, until poo ass niggas behind the scenes got to him, and then he was bitched out on the internet like every other hating ass nigga. Y'all are hating on Megan. Y'all are always hating on Megan. Y'all hate on Megan every chance y'all get. Y'all hate on Megan. It's weird. I wish y'all would find something else to do.
Evening is just begun too. It's just a little past 8. Oh boy, we got nice. So I just play this one thing right there. Fire.
A lot of y'all are insinuating that she's paying him. I don't know who needs to. I need to hold y'all hand when I tell y'all this. Megan Thee Stallion does not have to pay any nigga to date her. I know y'all may not believe this. Y'all may not want to believe this. Megan Thee Stallion
we met.
Does not have to pay anybody to date her. Those of you who believe that are bullshitting with yourself.
And it was
women who aren't nearly as attractive and successful don't have to pay niggas to fuck them. That's not a thing we do. That's a thing they do.
Such a meet cute. It was like a fucking movie. I won't tell you how, and I won't tell you when. But it was a movie. What's your favorite thing about it? That he's the nicest person I ever met in my life.
One check right here.
How are you?
She looks good. It looks like she didn't get that nose job that everybody thought she got. Everybody thought she got a nose job. I don't think she got a nose job. I just think she be contouring her shit real good and filtering. But she looks amazing. She lost weight. Y'all was talking about she bought him that watch. I'm sure he bought her something. They look like two people who have money. He doesn't look broke. He plays for the Mavericks. They were at her Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala in New York City. So she raised like what, $1.2 million for her foundation and looks great while doing it and debuted a new fine man that seems to really like her. And y'all are in the comments upset. What did your favorite pick me have to say about it? Rocky Thunder. You know why that's so interesting to me that Rocky Thunder has something to say? Because I always find it so interesting that women are always trying to give this unsolicited advice to other young women as if they've been respected by following whatever rules they're telling you to follow. That's the crazy thing. It doesn't matter how a woman doesn't fuck around. It doesn't matter how many dicks she has had or hasn't had. It does not matter. If a man wants to disrespect her, he will disrespect her. It doesn't matter if she's in a hijab. It doesn't matter if she has her titties out, Rocky Thunder. It doesn't matter if she thinks she's the cool girl and she's just their home girl. It doesn't matter. Those men will put their hands on you and disrespect you if that's the type of men that they are. Right, Rocky? Because all of that dick riding and I'm his homegirl and we go back that you do with Joe Budden, and every chance he gets, he plays you out, humiliates you, and disrespects you. So I think it's so funny that you think you sit in some type of moral, hierarchy where you can tell Megan Thee Stallion about how to be respected. It's hilarious. She said that drunk shit ain't gonna cut it, niece. Relax a bit. It ain't locked in just yet.
Pick me, pick me, pick me. Hallelujah. I gotta find a man. I don't care what he did. I don't care who he hurt. I don't care who he fucked. I just want a man to pick me, Lord.
It's sad. It's so sad. Raymonte said, your claim to fame was one season of Love and Hip Hop, acting and looking a mess. Who are you to give any advice? Where is your NBA championship ball player, boo? Old bitches be hating. She isn't your niece. Y'all dragging me for suggesting Meg relax and keep it playa. She raised $1.2 million. It's her event, looking asses. Meanwhile, she gifted a $300K watch for homie to call her a sweet lady at said event. You think that she had to buy him a watch in order for him to speak kindly of her? You're a weirdo, Rocky Thunder. You're a weirdo, hating ass bitch. It doesn't matter how much you keep it playa, you still keep getting played and disrespected by men you claim to not even have fucked. That's the part. That's the part for me. If anybody's a goofy bitch, Rocky, it has been you. It has been you, bitch. You have been, and I'm just talking about with Joe Budden. I can't even speak to the rest of your relationships, bitch, but you have been repeatedly played, disrespected, and humiliated by a man that you claim to be BFFs with. That tells me you don't have any right to sit high and look low and tell Megan fucking Pete what she needs to be doing. You don't need to be telling her shit. Didn't you try to rap and it didn't work out? If I got it like that and I want to buy a trick, a $300,000 watch because I got it like that, bitch, I bought the nigga a watch. I might ask for the bitch back if we break up. Who knows? I might do like these niggas do and have my shit repoed from you. If you get too big in the britches or some shit. You don't know how this gonna go, but I wish y'all would let that girl live just sometime. Just sometime. Just sometime. Can y'all leave her the fuck alone? Just sometime. My God, today. My God, today. Now let me go. Okay, so y'all know that Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back. Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back this weekend, coming back tomorrow. And Ariane posted this picture. She looks lovely. Y'all know she is a very beautiful bird of a young woman, of an old woman, because she's no longer that young. But she said, my man deny. And she's so proud and so happy. And Martell looks like, damn, she finally got me out in public. And I know they've been out in public. Oh, y'all, my dog. I know they've been out in public, like at games and shit. But I don't know if they've been doing it like this. And I low-key feel like this might be like the last ditch attempt to do something to make Mel upset. Because if this man ever really loved anybody, girl, he wouldn't have called you a peasant. He would have gotten with you right after Mel left. But instead, he begged for Mel to come back, got with Sheree, got with another woman, God knows how many other women before he decided to start going public at basketball games with your goofy proud ass. And all I could think about from this picture is that this woman is teaching her daughter how to be a pick-me. When the girls grow up and they make bad decisions and y'all are going to ask yourselves how they got in these situations, it is because they had mamas like Ariane Curry that had a man disrespect her, humiliate her, and play her out on national television, on the internet. Every chance he got, he called her a peasant. He made her seem as if she was just somebody that he was fucking, that he did not like. Yes, willing to sacrifice his family for her, but resentful of her nonetheless. Mean and disrespectful to her nonetheless. He called her a fucking peasant. And she still has braces. I always think something's wrong with you hoes who wear braces for like a number of years. We've known you for at least 5 or 6 years and you've had braces the entire time. I've heard that when you don't pay, the dentist won't do anything for you. And I'm like, why couldn't you pay up front and get them to take them off? This is terrible. That means he doesn't have any money still because he can't even help you pay to get these fucking braces off your teeth. Her man, her man, her man. Let's see. What is it? Reality TV? Oh, child, Portia I'm sorry, Phaedra look a mess. They interchangeable at this point, y'all, because they like speaking for each other so much. All right. Let's see. Yeah, they tried to gank us. Y'all know nobody likes playing with their viewership feelings more than Tyler Perry and Carlos King. Carlos King and Tyler Perry keep having similarities as far as I'm concerned. They love to play with people. I told y'all that they was trying to make it seem like Marcel and Tisha wasn't together anymore by the way they posted that picture. They was trying to make it seem like these two wasn't together anymore by the way they posted that picture. They had a screenshot of them and they were separated. But it seems as if, oh no, girl, everybody is still together. Whether they are happy or not, everybody is still together. Look at Martell, all these broken and mostly single women on here. Baby, we gonna make it, we gonna make it, we gonna make it. Love wins always. Wow. If this is what you think love is. I'm not broken. I'm quite healed, to be honest. I'm the most healed that I've ever been before in my life right now, bitch. Okay, and my skin looks great. I'm also not single. And even if I was single, that would be better than being next to a man, calling him my man, who called me a peasant. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey. Being alone, being single is way better. It's way better. Bitch, I would rather be poor, black. I might even be ugly. But dear God, I'll never be a Ariane Curry pick me ass bitch that will allow a slow super duper senior ass nigga to disrespect me on Oprah Winfrey's network, let alone Beyonce's internet.
Okay, so who do you think is wrong between Martell and Marcel?
All right, hold up. Y'all know I gotta put something up here because I don't have time for the games that these hoes like to play. Okay. Let me see. Do I have a Love and Marriage Huntsville? I'm gonna use the old one. Let's run it.
They're both wrong. Martell swears that what he's saying is true. But then on the other hand, Marceau says what he's saying is true.
You know she too, right?
That wasn't Carmen!
Hey, I didn't Tisha when my boys are okay? Hey, what the are you talking about? I tell you her.
So to be very clear, this would have been the time, and I'm sure Martell would have tried to do some pussy shit like sue him, but this would have been a time that they would have had to like stop me from tackling and beating the dog shit out of Martell. I really don't like the way Tisha was sliding all over the ground and acting like it wasn't a big deal for that man to be out there talking about how many people she's fucked. as if he's not the whore of Huntsville.
All the stuff he said has been awful.
But how would you
I wouldn't deal with him.
Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't deal with him, even though he was such a great guy, though, Kimmy. He was such a great guy, wasn't he? When he was doing it to his wife, he was such a great guy.
At all.
And of course, Letitia got on live.
Yeah, one thing we know about Martell is Martell's a liar. You keep playing with the fans' mind and tell them, hey, I got proof. Show your proof. Leave me alone because I can say a lot more.
She did say a lot more. She said that everybody knows that Martell is gay. That's what she said.
You talk about me and mine, I'm going to talk about you and yours now.
How do you ladies feel about Martell's envy? I was blown back.
I said, this ain't the fakest ghetto backwoods looking
Facts, right.
like, yeah, no, bro.
I brought one of many.
I don't have time. There is no response for the dumb.
We can be at the point right now where you said you're not going to do anything. Just don't do anything to me. Marceau said don't do anything to him. Whoever does the next thing, they're the ones who started it.
Destiny reached out to me, and it was like, you could have told me.
I first heard that Lance had a baby on the internet.
So are you going to be dating anyone else?
If somebody piques my interest and they ask me out, I'm going to say yes.
She flirting with my godson, Twan.
Why didn't you tell me before you posted it on the internet?
I finally met with Destiny. We met up, we kind of...
Okay, here we go.
I know, right? So...
You I mean, what the is this? Just go for all good-looking men that's surrounded by this Nail family? Get back at you because you got a new baby?
That lady be so out of line. It's just ridiculous. Like, she need to sit down. She need to quit worrying about people's sex life, first of all.
You mean like you shouldn't have been worried about male sex life? I mean, I just think it's so funny when people, was out here slut shaming and have now decided that they don't like being slut shamed. I think that's very, very interesting. That's very, very interesting, Destiny. I wish I could feel sorry for you, but you low-key look like you running through all of the niggas on her side of the family. You do. I'm not mad about it or anything, because y'all know I don't clock coochie miles. I don't. The only time I clock coochie miles is when the one who is clocking somebody else's coochie miles has a new barometer on theirs because it broke at some point. Okay, like I don't like when y'all do that. I don't like when y'all be out here being straight up, hoes yourself and then want to judge somebody else coochie. Get your life together, bitch.
What about her and Chris?
All these men you got going on like that.
Listen, don't be putting bodies on me and Miles on my coochie.
What up, y'all? Y'all ready to party?
Mic check 1, 2.
Thank y'all so much for coming to our Back to the 80s jam. We here to celebrate life. We here to have a good time. So we want to see some moves on the dance floor, okay?
Check it out.
This is going to be hilarious.
I'm coming for the crowd. Coming up for the crowd.
Oh, wow. Is that Chris pop locking it and dropping it?
I'm coming for the crowd.
Martell has no rhythm. No wonder Mel said she never had an orgasm. Homeboy can't fuck. Sorry, y'all.
Cause I'm coming for the crowd.
Where's Destiny? She done stood my baby up.
She stood all of them up. All 4 of them. Jalen, Lance, Will, and Twan.
Destiny is some big DMJ.
Oh, she is.
She got herself upset with me. Oh, Miss Nail. The old lady Nail. I gotta get my mama to talk to her. Because I can't deal with it.
Did what, girl?
Her husband said something about our husbands. I feel like sometimes you two are not transparent.
You think that our husband's cheating and we don't want to talk about it?
Yes. What do you mean? Absolutely. Without a doubt, bitch. Ding dong. Yes, absolutely. We all think that, girl. We all think that Marceau and Maurice have cheated on y'all at one point or another during the time period of this show, and y'all have lied and acted like it wasn't a big deal so that y'all could protect those men and so that y'all could save face and make it seem like Mel was the only one being cheated on. And that way y'all can keep scapegoating Mel. That's why this season is going to be so good, because Mel is not there for y'all to blame for everything. Now y'all gonna have to actually do some shit.
Marceau wasn't the only person that your invited guest talked about on our interview. Are you saying we've done a chick together?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. What? No, what's her name?
Not him coming with his glasses on. Not him coming with his glasses on. Are those a prescription? I don't believe you.
You witnessed me and this young lady. What does my look like?
Not what does my dick look like? That's some gay ass shit.
I grew up with the Golden Child, and Jalen sees Monster as the Golden Child 2.0.
Dang.
When I started working with Marceau, I kind of gravitated for the father figure.
We were wondering what happened with this. We're so glad that you guys are coming back to it maybe 2 seasons after Jalen had his situation working at Black.
Aspect.
The divorce, right?
The fact that Jalen said that he went to your brother for the father figure aspect, even though you're the older brother, it shows how much of a good parent you aren't. But, y'all don't ever want to have those conversations. Whenever men have the children in the house, that automatically means that he's a good parent to y'all. Christ, it doesn't mean that. Niggas can absolutely be ain't shit. I know a whole bunch of men who came from 2-parent households that ain't worth shit. They'll tell you themselves that they ain't worth shit. And they came from a 2-parent household, and they daddy gave them bad advice and their mamas coddled them. So here we are.
I called the courthouse. They said we waiting for a court date because obviously you put on there said we had no minor children.
Bro, that's a lie. Bro, we can go prove it. It's right here.
That has nothing.
I want Ken, because why are we still talking to this nigga? I don't even know why y'all are still talking to this nigga. Like, this is insane. Fight.
Bro, it's right here. Hey, y'all better, bro. Y'all better get out. Get out. Man, bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad. Get out.
You know you scary.
They're not divorced yet?
You know you scary, nigga.
No, they're not divorced yet. He contested a divorce.
Like, Kansas and Trish gonna mess around and get back together.
You stated something about having their girls to sign a NDA.
Oh, no, that's all backwards.
It's right here, Chris. Right here, Chris. That's what you did. No, don't do that. What you did.
I don't report to Letitia.
Tisha Scott need to mind her own business.
Sound like everybody need to mind their own business, or we just need to stop saying that shit. But it seems to me that the women are doing what they always do, which is defend their lying, cheating ass husbands and humiliate themselves while doing it. You can point all the fingers you want to point at Chris, bitch, but we still gonna think Marceau was cheating on you.
And keep my family's business out her mother mouth. You have a problem with me, and I don't know what it is. Keep my name out your mother. What is this? Oh, hell,
I dump your ass in that pool.
You won't dump me, no mother. You won't dump me. You won't calling at me. Don't keep calling at me.
Good. That's what I want. I want Kimmy and Nell to raise up on each other. I do. Because I'm tired of y'all. I was so tired of y'all making it seem like Mel was the only one saying shit that everybody was fucking saying. Like, every time somebody said something about one of y'all, it was Mel said it. Mel said it. It was all Mel's fault. Mel said it. Mel want everybody to be cheating just like Martell. Mel just want everybody to be cheating. That's what y'all kept saying. So now what's the excuse? What's the excuse now that she not there? Because it still look like y'all husbands ain't shit. Your son Jalen is telling us that your husband ain't shit. That's why he went to his brother. Tisha kept showing us that her husband wasn't shit. We saw it for ourselves. He didn't want to say he loved her on camera. He didn't want to renew no vows with her. He was acting like he didn't like that lady for a few seasons until it seemed like she might actually leave his ass. And now all of a sudden, niggas is acting like they got some sense and they like their wife a little bit. But you was about to lose her. Then you had to act like you had some sense, to be clear. We didn't forget shit. Okay, I know y'all, bitch, I remember. Okay?
I think that's what ticks me off because he, out there is, oh no, I'm not absent, I'm present.
Seemed like he's trying to build a relationship with Ken more than he is with anyone else.
That's what I said.
Because nobody is obsessed with other niggas like other niggas. And also, nobody hates other niggas like other niggas. You know how men think that women are their biggest ops and all of this shit? Could not be the furthest thing from the truth. Any man that doesn't want to tell you the truth because he wants you to continue being fucked up, it means truly he hates you. Because when you really care about people, you want them to do better. And so you try to correct them or help them because you want them to do better. Y'all don't like those people, though. Y'all don't like people that want y'all to do better. Y'all like people that want y'all to stay the same ain't shit motherfuckers that y'all have always been. And I think that women and everybody should stop arguing with y'all about that. If you believe that you an ain't shit person, nobody needs to be like, no, that's not the case. No, as soon as you define for yourself that you an ain't shit person, I agree with you. That's what I've learned. I agree with you, bitch. You said you ain't shit. You said I was going to hate you. You said you was going to fuck everything up. Bitch, you was absolutely right. You fucked it all up. Thank you so much for proving yourself correct. I should have listened to you. My bad. Okay? But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. This is just
the divorce final. Everything. What we?
So Sharon and I are talking, of course, about the divorce. We're venting. She's giving me her opinion. I'm soaking it all in. And here comes Marquez walking through the door.
Since you're here, Marquez, I'm Sharon. Because
a lot of energy, like
the fact that he's walking through the door as if he's supposed to be walking through the door is wild to me. What the fuck is going on?
I met you before. So.
You came in like you wanted to attack. What's up?
I actually came in like I was finna drop my daughter off. I don't know what's going on. I ain't never met you, so.
Hell, I don't know who the hell Marquez think he is, but you can't come into my house without knocking or being invited.
Well, he did.
If y'all want to talk about something while we here, then we can.
I kind of do. I don't know about Trish.
So you're her friend?
I consider myself a friend to Trish.
Very
How long have you known Trish?
About 4 years.
4
I can't be exact.
So you met her in the gym?
We met at the
gym.
Have
I met you before?
I just told you have not met me before. Why is that relevant?
Because because clearly you got questions if you haven't met
me. Well, you asked the question, sir.
Calm down.
You came in to ask the question.
Marquez is going back and forth with Sharon, and it's starting to piss me off. How dare you? You don't know her, and she don't.
What you mean, how dare you? She ain't said a word yet. She's just sitting there letting it happen. Y'all, she just sitting there letting it happen, y'all.
Don't know you, and you're sitting here arguing with a grown-ass woman in my house that you walked into without being invited. He's pushing me there to where I'm about to go tit for tat with him.
All right. So I'm going to just stop that right there because that's some bullshit. That's exceptionally some bullshit right there. With whatever they're doing right there, y'all, that's some bullshit. So we can go ahead and let that go. All right. Where do I want to go? Just very quickly, I want to wrap this up because, of course, I'm going to come back to y'all with more. If you did not know, girl, I'm going to be back. Let's see. I'm not ready to talk about Onika just yet because obviously Onika is on a rampage. So I want to give it some time before I actually snap into it. You know what I'm saying? But let me see. Do. Let me see. Okay, I think I want to. Okay, we'll go here. So as you guys know, Jasmine Brown, Cam Newton's baby mama, she is now pregnant with her second baby for him. Even though she told us that she was tired and that she wasn't receiving a lot of help from. Oh, hold up, y'all. Let me see something. She wasn't receiving a lot of help from her baby daddy. She was like, I've been doing all this cooking and all of this cleaning, and I turn around and nobody's asked me if I've eaten yet. That's what she said, girl. That's what she said on a podcast. She could have been lying because it now seems as if she's enjoying rage baiting everybody. And I do understand that people love to rage bait Black women specifically, and I feel like that's what she's doing. But I'm sorry, all I could think about when I saw this video was $1 million pressure, huh? Things I do after I put my daughter to sleep because I'm a responsible adult. So she's big and pregnant and she's folding a shit ton of clothes, it looks like. Because apparently she's a responsible adult. And I said, $1 million pressure, huh? Somebody said at least Nelly hire help. Looks like something a mother would do. What's the issue? The issue is she got on Beyonce's internet in a jersey dress while 8 months pregnant on the road doing comedy and joked that $1 million nigga put pressure on her to have a baby. And the women who were talking shit and saying she was stupid for getting pregnant by him, that they just had never had $1 million nigga put pressure on them to have a baby. So when you boast about being with $1 million nigga, what we expect is $1 million luxuries, like people who do your laundry, people who cook your food. If you're a millionaire, I'm going to assume at base level, when your woman is pregnant, especially 7 to 8 months pregnant, you're probably going to want to make life easier for her so she doesn't have to do as much labor because she's about to go into actual physical fucking life or death labor with the second child. With your 6, 7, 8, I don't know which one it is for this nigga. Okay, I can't keep track. I don't care to. But I think that she thinks she's rage baiting us. And really what she's just proving over and over again is that she has a humiliation kink. And then at some point, this is going to become too much to bear. I think it doesn't, it's her life. If she wants to work herself to death to prove to a man with money that she isn't with him for his money, if she wants to tire herself out in order to do that, that's fine. Look at her being a normal person. Y'all really posted some news here. It's news because she boasted about being with $1 million nigga, and she's saying that it's responsible for her to do laundry when really, and somebody said to me that, oh no, not somebody said it to me. They said it in the comments. I can't always remember whether somebody commenting something to me or somebody just saying something. But first of all, I'm a whole wife. We got 4 kids. I don't stay up to do nobody's laundry. We collectively, along with the kids, do laundry on weekends. And half the time, I don't do laundry. I know that's right, girl. But I just feel like if a man has millions of dollars, he should be paying for shit like that. That's not a lot of money. Somebody was like, that's how you don't go broke, doing your own laundry. I'm like, bitch, that is a lie. That is a lie. I don't know how much y'all think it costs to get your laundry done, but it doesn't cost that much money. Even people cleaning your house or cooking for you, like these things should be feasible for a man who makes as much money as Cam Newton if he's really $1 million nigga applying pressure. I don't understand the point of having a baby for a man who has millions of dollars, but you're doing menial work. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't wait till I'm making enough money again to pay somebody to come and clean my house, because it was like $200 and something every 2 weeks to have my house cleaned. And I would do it again. I'm not pregnant by $1 million nigga. I'm not. I'm married to a thousandaire. That's the best I got right now. Okay. We some thousandaires in this motherfucker. And when we are on a uptick and we got a little bit extra, I will pay for somebody to come and clean this shit. And sometimes I have a wash machine and dryer downstairs. And do you know what we will still do? Go take some shit down there to the Vietnamese lady for a few dollars, and she'll wash and fold everything for me because I don't have time to be up here folding all of these fucking clothes all the time. What the hell I look like? And if y'all enjoy doing laundry, bitch, that's great. If it's calming for you, that's great. But at the end of the day, this is rage baiting because you got up there and boasted about having a man with money, and it seems as if you are not with a man with money. It seems as if you're with a poor man. That's why you're doing all of this. I just want the other young women to not be dumb. If a man is going to be talking about how much money he has, he needs to be proving it by making your life easier. Meaning that when you are pregnant and after you put your baby to sleep and you are baking another one, the only thing you should be doing is laying the fuck down and putting your feet up, relaxing. You should not be folding a whole bunch of fucking clothes to prove that you're not with no stingy ass nigga for his money. Because that's why she's doing it. Because she needs to prove to him that she loves him for real and that it's not just because of his money. As if he has a great personality and he doesn't consistently disrespect her. As if he did not put it out there in that last interview that she was a stripper. And we didn't even really know that. We didn't know that that girl was a stripper. I didn't know that Jazzy was a stripper. But he put it out there and let us know that she was a stripper. I thought that Toya turn-up shit that she did was just a joke. I guess there's so much truth to the jokes you hoes play on the internet. I think it's weird. I don't think I'll be, look, if I was big and pregnant like that, I wouldn't be doing no laundry. I would not be. That shit would be being sent down to the Vietnamese lady and he would pick it up when he got off from work or something and he would put it away. And I would sit on the bed with food on my fucking stomach and watch as he did it. And he would happily do it. Cares about my feelings. Doesn't want me to overwork myself. Doesn't even want me to overwork myself now. Tells me all the time, babe, you don't have to do that. Babe, you don't have to do that. Says it all the time. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of y'all getting with men that make y'all do all of this unnecessary labor because I know how much women need to be told it's okay to not do things. It's okay. Like you could not do it. You could be tired. You could rest. I think it's so important for women to be with partners that re-influence them to just sit the fuck down. I got it, or I'll get somebody to have it. I also don't like y'all using Nelly as a, you know, oh, at least Nelly get help, child. He ain't no fucking better. Cause Cam don't have no current cases neither. And Nelly keep getting arrested for shit. Because apparently it's all in his head and he, you know, thinks about it over and over again. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. And I'll give you more. We'll probably talk about Onika tomorrow. Okay. So while y'all cleaning y'all house or doing whatever, I'm gonna probably come to y'all. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I miss y'all. I hope y'all miss me too. And I will see y'all in the next one. All right. Peace out.